Okay.
4 Peronis, packet of McCoys, sweet Thai sweet chicken. That's the kind of day I've had. Campbelltown is located towards the southern tip of the Kintyre Peninsula. It's a fishing town, also well known for its whisky distilleries. We rose to a beautiful morning with the sun rising over the harbour and watching the fishing boats set sail for the day. It proved the perfect hub for us, as it was only 5 miles from Machrihanish Golf Club.
Oh, they've got truck runs in.
So yeah, I've kind of landed up here by default, but
Right.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I've spent a career in sort of tourism and
Well, you'll know.
customer relations.
That's
It's only
also-
the
that's what it's
technical
all
golf
about.
side that's the.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, Lochran's at Tarbert.
because it's just once a day, isn't it?
Yeah, it changed in the last few days. So it was obviously
Why? 'Cause it used to be.
Clonoig, is it? Not at all. No problem.
Sort of retired, so the brain has slowed down.
Give us a. Can you put a couple of these on as well?
These the.
Chrome Softs, the £6.
The longest hole in the course, is it?
Yeah, 437. Yeah, longest par 4. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so keep them.
Right, Tommy, thanks, mate. Cheerio. Okay. Look at that, you can hear the waves here coming in. And then the islands, some of the Hebridean islands in there, Jura, Islay. Look at that, I mean, it looks like they're just sinking into the ocean there on the horizon. That's awesome. There's even the medal tee down here. So look at that. Wow. That's pretty special. First hole's called Battery. Good Metallica song. I'm playing my lovely Machrihanish £6 ball. I think it's the most expensive ball I've ever bought. Alright. Oh. A bit cold. Back's a bit stiff. No excuses. Oh. Alright, let's go. This went where I wanted. I can't believe hitting another fairway straight off the bat. Cut this, man, this looks like I'm a player here. Right, let's go. £6 ball, straight down the pipe. That's how much the ball was. I got a Machrihanish logoed ball. It was £6. I didn't realise until Tommy started ringing it up and I was like, oh, I'm too late, I can't pull out now. Oh, look, rip currents. Don't go in the water here or you'll be pulled out. That's quite scary.
You're a good swimmer, Pete.
I'm actually a half decent swimmer, but Michael Phelps couldn't swim against a rip current, so you got to go sideways. So in surfing that's called the channel. Surfers actually use the rip current to get out. There's less waves and it helps you paddle out to get beyond the waves. But if you're out swimming and you feel you're getting drifted away, you just swim sideways. You don't swim to shore, you swim sideways. And that lets you escape the rip and then you can get back in. So that's quite dangerous. I've just heard the guys up front, their buggies chucked it, so they look a bit stranded. Anyway, right down the pipe again. I mean, look, your fairway, I've got 10 yards, 15 yards to the left of the ball, and you're on the beach. It's a 150 marker. Visually, you know, it's great looking back at the tee there, and you can see where you've had to hit it. There's definitely a lot of room right, and you've got, that looks like the 18th fairway. Slow puncture. Cheers, mate. Take your time. Oh, bit left. Caught the left edge. Kicked on. Members bounce. Course looks great condition. So I think everyone sort of thinks, or who knows Machrihanish, thinks it's an old Tom Morris course. But there was an initial 10 holes here, I believe, that were here, pre-existing Old Tom coming and turning it into 18. Now they have got a 9-hole course, and I believe some of the original holes are now that 9-hole course, which they let juniors play, and it's a bit of a shorter course, so anyone wants to go out there. Kind of academy type course, which is very cool. So yeah, Old Tom was here, but he extended the original course, so greens still look great. Get going, get down the hill. A little short. Oh, nice wee par to start. Lovely, friendly. There's that oyster catcher everywhere you see it here. It's just a great logo. Look at that. Gorgeous. This is a wee perch here. Oh wow, looks like a great hole. Look at that backdrop into the mountains. Oh! It's up by Tom. Didn't like that at all. Great line if it's the club. Oh, well, it's a bit of a recovery there because I've just kind of half-topped my drive in front of the boys. Not in front of the boys, they're just laughing inside, saying we should be the one that should be playing, and I've just knocked it stiff from around 200. So the laugh is on them. And look at this green, you know, sort of everything feeds in. You know, you can miss this left and right, but it's a bowl. Look how long it is as well. It must be 50 yards long, 40 yards long. Just take my time here, because these are the ones you run up a bit excited and you tap it in and you miss it. I look like a bit of a prick, so just better to be firm with those ones in case it takes a wee bump. Not bad for an old boy. Oh, gorgeous. And we've got like so much land here. It's like, you know, all this, that's obviously cut up there. You know, I don't know if they use it as a turf farm, but just tons of land, like between the holes. I mean, look at all this. Amazing, really. You know, you get courses in like cities or urban areas, and like every square metre of the land is used as part of the course. You know, they don't have extra land, but look, I mean, that's just like, you know, football fields worth of land there. And a lovely kind of green up in the hill there. Don't know what hole that is. Anyway, look at this. It's just like, almost feels you could throw it on. I think it's like 100 yards. It says 130 off the tips, which will be back there. So maybe 115 into slightly downhill as well, 110 into, so it's probably playing 115. Right in between her here. Just don't try and spin it too much. Really right on Tom is the marker. Oh no, it's a bit of a wild swing, and that's not where to go. I've flown it the whole way, which I said I wasn't going to do. I just ran out a bit, but lovely. Just keep walking around, just keep reading the putts, son. Outweigh a par. I mean, that is shocking. It's leaked it a fraction, but it should be okay. That's quite a nice stroll, this, guys. Just quite enjoying the stroll. This is when Vice Captain Alice has given me some lovely aged 10 years single malt. The Arran malt, so very nice. She gave me a couple of dramas yesterday. I mean, it was colder yesterday, so that could have warmed me up, but let's kick this up a gear. Been to a couple of whiskey tastings. Enjoy the odd dram. Definitely fire on, sipped rather than rushing it. 10 years, swirl it in the mouth for 10 seconds for every year it's aged. That's what somebody told me one time. Oh. Oh. Thanks, Alice. Cheers. Ooh. I'll put a bit of lead in your pencil, I'll tell you that. The old amber nectar. I mean, the putting stroke has felt pretty free, but this might soften the old hands just a tad. Hey. Lovely. Visually, Machrihanish can look tight from the tee boxes, although the fairways play very generous for most. Fairways just look amazing here. You can see they're pretty forgiving. But you've even got a bit of secondary. You've got primary and a secondary, and then the boondocks, which in the winter always kind of thins out. So, you know, you hit it in the big stuff, the hay, you will tend to find it. You'd be unlucky not to. Strange. So I think I've maybe landed up here.
Taking a bad bounce.
It's maybe taking a bad bounce, yeah. I caught it, maybe moving off that bit of the hill here. This could be $12 down. Level par, $12 down. Nice contact. Okay, let's go. That looks quite good. Look away, that's a nice birdie. Green Karma. And Alice did give me 2 of these, so could be a bit of a party here. There's some more, there's 2 more deer. I can't believe I keep seeing deer. There's 3, there's 3. Look at that, 4.
Wow.
4. Right on the top of this dune. Oh, amazing. Game on. It's up on the top of the hill. About 15 yards left. Definitely if the sun gets covered, it sort of drops like 5 degrees, doesn't it? But yeah, I mean that's amazing, isn't it? Really, it's a wonderful bit of land. Pulled that off the, sorry to jump in, but I pulled that off the t-shirt, so it ended up perfect, hilarious. Didn't know the wee gully was here. Anyway, great approach shots with par 5. I mean, the fairway here is 11 yards wide, and I've hit it, believe it or not, I've hit it. So really risk reward. You're obviously, people are trying to just go to the marker and maybe let it fall down. They're laying up short, and then they're maybe got a wood end, they're maybe hitting one to like a wedge in. But this is on, this is downwind. Par 5. It's right downwind. I maybe got, right, it's about 200 straight downwind. It's a 6-iron, but it's definitely not a full one, which sounds a bit funny, but it's straight downwind links. Look, just all the boondocks behind the green. I don't really want to go rip one over, so I'm going to take a little bit off this and cut it in. It's a punch cut, shouldn't roll too heavy. Cut it off the pin to the front of the green, and that might be a nice way to get on the front and or on the putting surface and have 2-putt birdie. So nice and slow. A little cut ski. Didn't see it. Any ideas?
Started off on a good line.
Did it?
Oh, I think, yeah, front edge of the green, I think.
Front edge. Alright. Well, we talked it through. We were just hitting, obviously you can probably see in camera, we're just hitting right into the sun there. So as soon as I went up, yeah, just on the front edge. Well, talked it right through. Jeez, oh, a player. Once upon a time. Man, I was saying this, you could live here or holiday here in Campbelltown, and you'd have this course, Mac Dunes, which we're playing tomorrow, which is newer. I played it before, it's really good. Played it a few years ago now. And then they're building a second course that we're hopefully going to find out a bit more about that tomorrow. And then we've got Dunaverty and then Carradale, so you could come over here and get some country memberships for literally, you know, you get 2 or 3 country memberships for what you pay for one membership in Glasgow, where I'm from, which is like phenomenal. Because look, a couple of groups out here, we're now kind of spaced out. There's kind of nobody here, man. It's like, wow, look at this. So I've knocked it on the front there. It was good, good clubbing, good shot selection. Didn't want to bound through. Funny one into it, it's like you get a shot at eagle, but you don't want to race it because you want to walk off with the birdie. It looks slightly downhill. I'm going to get caddy Tom. Oh, he's done a bit of caddying for a read. What you just think it's coming back there at the end?
I think it's straight and then the last 6 feet just.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can play with that. All in the weight, so all I'm trying to do is like feel the weight in hands. Don't even look at the stroke, not bothered about the stroke. Just let it become a reaction. That's how it's always worked for me. Aim it up. All I'm thinking about is the weight. Wait. Pull the trigger. Come from the right. Oh, left it in the jaws. Great read by Tom. Tap in birdie. What we always want. Here we go. It's just dropped a couple of degrees there, just cloud covers the sun. Alright. Well played hole. That's how you play a par 5. Just knock it on and 2-putt. Make it easy. Bit steep, but it got hit. Straight down the pipe. What's that? We'll take it. Yep, it's away. It needs to cut or kick. Don't know. I think it carried the, looks like either a grass bunker or maybe a horrific bunker, but any ideas? All right. Every shot I've lost a ball, it's like not been a terrible shot. It's been a bit punishing. Bit of a shame. These fairways, man, they're so cool. Couched it pin high, which was good. Go. I thought it was going to be perfect. Just ran on. Hit it on the line. Bit heavy. There's a nice sweet doggy that has, is he a greenkeeper's dog maybe? Brilliant. Okay, 17. Back across this burn, internal OB down the left here. Wow, that's tight as well. There's only, fairway's generous, but what you got, some in the narrow spit, maybe 4 yards. Semi-rough, then OB, wind's pumping off the right. Now, a bit exposed up here. See that internal OB? I mean, this is where I sort of break down with stuff. It's like, you know, do you just try and play a cut, so, you know, you're cutting away from the action, away from the OB, do you just aim a bit more right and do nothing different? I think that's what we'll do. We've got the world on the right, so we're just going to aim down the right. And just connect a nice smooth one. Nice and smooth, nothing different. I've just hit it OB. Worst shot of the day. You know, not missed this club all day. We go again, 3 off the tee. Back to town. Could chase one up here. An iron, it looks drivable. .303, or maybe way up over, it's maybe 280. Wind's off the right, slightly down. If I get it running, I'm not going to be far away. Turn over. It's got a chance. It wasn't my best hit. No, good 30-yard shot. Okay. Up and down. Just pick a target. I've kind of hooked it. Sit. Contact was good. Maybe 15 feet. Toe turned over. Hit it straight left, but looked in the whole way. Looked in the whole way. Well, cheers, Tom. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Right, mate. Thanks for coming round. After our round, we managed to catch up with Vice Captain Malcolm.
6 scores in, then it's fine. So it's quite good.
You could sit here all day. I mean, that's.
Yeah,
Is
you're
it
very
Jura?
lu-
Is it
you're-
Jura here?
You're very lucky today that
So-
a lot of the time you come at this time of year, the islands are they're not visible at all.
Yeah.
But you're very lucky today. So Jura and the Paps of Jura.
So that's the three.
Jura there.
Yeah.
And then on this side here is the 2 parts. It actually looks as if it's split in 2, but it's actually all the one island. That's Isla.
Isla.
And then right at the top, right over the top of the pro shop,
Yeah.
little dark, that's Gia.
Yeah.
The smallest one.
Yeah.
So that sits in.
There's a hole out there called Gia, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Amazing. I mean, we were at Shiskin yesterday, and it was cold, but it was really clear, and you could see the tip of Mulligan Tyre here, and you can see top of Ireland.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, when you're out on the course
Yeah.
around the turn, when you look back, you'll
Look
actually
back
see
down.
Ireland just round the corner.
Amazing.
The club was formed in 1876,
Yeah.
so 2026 is our 150th anniversary.
Oh, jeez.
So we're busy planning a few events for
That's amazing.
celebrating that at the moment.
Centenary is even such a big deal, but 150, that's amazing.
And so when the club was first formed, it was like many other clubs, kind of the 18 hole was men only,
Yes.
gentlemen only, as
yeah,
they say.
Yeah.
And then we also had the 9 hole, which developed to be the ladies. The little building next door to us.
Yeah, right here. Just
That is actually, it's a listed building. And that is actually that was one of the original oldest ladies' clubhouses in Scotland.
Right.
In Gaul.
The old ladies' clubhouse, amazing. And does it still get used?
Well, just pretty much at the moment, we've just finished going through the planning stage and the building warrant stage. So we now have full planning permission for it to turn it into a 4-bedroom self-catering unit.
Okay.
And so that work on that is just about to go out to tender.
Club will rent that out to visitors or
Yes,
members. And
yes.
Yeah, very good.
So that
Bring some more
hopefully
money
will
in.
be finished for 2026.
Okay, great.
And that,
Great.
but it's a listed building as well, so it's taken us a little bit of time to get there.
It's a great bit of land. And I forgot, just when you get out there, just, you know, there's so much land there. It's like very... The only other course I've like is Ailsa, where the whole sits almost in an amphitheatre of the dunes.
Yes.
And we've seen deer out there today.
Yep.
We're like, this is unbelievable. So...
Yeah, I think a lot of people say we could probably get enough room out there to build another course easily if we wanted. There is a lot of ground there,
but the 9-hole course, that looks lovely as well. Some lovely holes. We headed back to town, looking forward to our highly recommended restaurant for the evening, albeit the owner facing some time away for selling more than just seafood. It was definitely him.
On full documentary mode. Undercover Bogey Train.
Going for a nice seafood dinner at 6:30, so looking forward to that. The fishing boat's just come in. The fishing boat's just come in with a light on it, Tom. The light's on it. The fresh fish coming into Campbelltown. Might be our dinner in Restaurant 42 tonight.